Yes, so here we are on Winning Roles with Brian, and one of the winning roles that we're focusing on today is focused deal closer. Okay, I want you to close deals this summer. I want you to be focused on that. And so we're doing our contest, our summer contest. We're kicking it off today here. So you can start submitting deals. They can be deals in process. I'm just looking for deals that are training type deals, instructional deals, deals I can teach everybody, certain key facts about the business from your deals. So it can be if you've talked to the customer, the deal qualifies. If you've talked to them and if you have a story, if you have a situation, I'd love to hear about it. So share it. You can share it here, and you can share it with me on an email. But remember, if you send me an email, always send me a follow up with and text too, okay? Because that way you'll be able to make sure I got it. And so send me a text, say I sent you an email about this deal and I'm entering in the deal contest. Obviously, I'll know that. So go ahead and text me, send me anything any deals you've got cooking. And I can actually help you with it. I'll give you advice about it if that's what you're looking for too. And I'd love to see a deal in progress actually, or it could be a closed deal. If you already have a deal that you've closed recently that's very interesting or that has some interesting aspects to it, feel free to turn that in. I know a lot of you guys are pretty active out there closing deals. I'm focused more on cash flow deals. So, if it's a wholesale deal or a flip, I like to hear about those for sure, but we tend to focus a little bit more on the cash flow type deals and with a rent to own exit strategy. Not necessarily. I mean, if you did an awesome flip and you made a bunch of money, I'd love to hear about it. But hey, Tony, good morning. Happy Friday. Yes. And oh, yeah, Tony knows that he has won an incredible prize. Tony is one of our contest winners from turning in great deals. And actually, Tony got to pick one of our systems. So you guys know we've created a lot of systems over the years, and a couple of them that are very popular. There's one called Deals at a Distance. It's all about doing virtual deals. That actually I just recently did a huge revision on. And then there's another one that the acquisitionist system teaches you how to hire and train an acquisitionist. It even trains the acquisitionist for you. There's a lot of really great systems. The 1 hour home sale that teaches you all about the selling side of the business. So there's all kinds of different great systems that you guys can win when you just turn in a deal. And I'm pretty flexible and generous on this stuff. So I'd love to see a deal from you. There's a couple of days. It's National Virtual Assistants Day. So if you guys are using virtual assistants, I'm curious about that. And are you able to now, if you had been using virtual assistants, how much are you able to replace that virtual assistant with an AI assistant? That's one thing I'm very curious about. Remember, we were talking about doing an AI event. And my challenge on that is just figuring out the best day to do it. And so if you guys have would you be okay doing it on a Friday? So if you want to chime in on that, like if we did it on a Friday afternoon, something like, 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock Eastern time, 1 o'clock Pacific time on a Friday. Guys, chime in if that would work for you. And this isn't going to be a long thing. It's going to be probably 60 to 90 minutes of just sharing great information with you guys. Tony, I know is using AI in his business. I know that Roger is using AI a bunch in his business. And I mean, seriously, we're just going to do a Zoom and everybody can come on and you can tell us, anybody who's using AI, what you're doing with it, any questions you have about it. And it's sort of going to be like a round table where we just share lots of great information. So it's not really an event like, we're not presenting products and stuff like that, but it will be a really good learning experience for all of us. And I know that Roger was recently at this Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi AI thing. So he probably has a lot of great information from that. All right, so Tony, I see that you're here. Happy Monday. Yes, and we definitely deliver on the contest. You're going to win a great prize. Hey, morning, Charles. Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy deal hunting. And this is, that I'm trying to spur you guys to get your business going. Remember, this is May. May is a very special month of the year. May is kickoff month for summer, and it's the month where you're making sure everything's in place and you're generating the marketing. You're becoming a focused, energetic marketer. Remember, you can get a lot of business just from opening calls, from actually doing outbound opening calls to FSBOs and landlords and realtors. So that's a way, but also, doing some marketing is always great. Virtual assistants are truly virtual and work 24 hours. So we're going to talk to everybody about what they're doing too. Yes, Friday works. Okay, I just want to make sure that Friday is going to be 4 on a Friday works good, Tony, and works for me. All right, well, good. Some good response there. So let's start looking at probably a week from next Friday. We're probably going to do it. I'll probably hear some more feedback from folks. Guys, let me know if you have a conflict in your schedule. Yes. Oh, Charles, you went to that too. All right. So Charles probably has some good input from that as well. So I know Roger and Charles both went to that. So did you get maybe you got some kind of a nice manual or something with that, and you can share some good tips from that event, guys. But yeah, so probably what's a week from next Friday? So today is 15th, 22nd. So maybe like May 29th. Let's think about that. Let's maybe do sort of tentative. So guys, let me know if that would or would not work for you. But if that would work for you, oh, it's a conflict. Okay, so May 29th is a conflict. Maybe we'll do it on June 6th. Because I know Tony is one of the people I definitely want to hear from. Maybe we'll think about June 6th, Friday. So guys, let me know if you watch this later, and I know a lot of you guys can't be with us live, so you come in later and watch the video. If you do that, and just let me know, I want to get some feedback. Would Friday, June 6th, around 4 p.m. Eastern time, 1 p.m. Pacific time, would that work for people? Okay, so let me know. And let's try to put this together, because I think AI is a big, huge factor in life now. And if you're not using it in your business, you're missing out. You're not being as effective as you could be. And for very reasonable cost. That's the crazy thing about AI. The expense of it and what it can do for you. So let's find out more about that. So again, guys, announcing the deal contest, start turning in your deals, and it can be a deal where you just talk to the seller one time and it's a perplexing deal, and we can get into it and try to figure it out. And maybe I'll even get on the phone with you and call the seller. I mean, if it gets that intense, or a deal that you've even closed that has some learning, aspects to it, that has good instructional aspects to it. That would be good too. Okay, June 6th looks good for Tony. Hi, hey, how you doing, Richard? Good to see you. I always love it. Guys, I don't know you're here unless you chime in and say the comment. Okay, just a $1 trial. Okay, that's a link, guys, to what that trial was with Tony Robbins and Dean Graciosa. So that's interesting. All right, so we'll talk more about that. All right, so guys, let's kick off summer. I'm having a great summer. Okay, let's do that for our affirmation. I'm having a great summer. 3 times on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm having a great summer. I'm having a great summer. I'm having a great summer. Yes, we're all going to have great summers and do really well with our businesses. Okay, 3 deep breaths. It's always good to invigorate your body. Remember, don't forget to do this during the day too, because it gives you kind of a nice little refreshing reset. Okay, good job, everybody. All right, so let's have a great weekend, and maybe, hey, generate some business this weekend, generate some leads this weekend that we can talk about on Monday, that you can send me over the weekend. You got my email and my phone number. Again, if you're going to send me an email, send me a text too, because that email has lots of spam and stuff in there. And so stuff gets missed sometimes, or stuff goes to spam. Sometimes I have to look it up. All right. So guys, awesome. Let's have an incredible weekend, and let's get our business rocking and rolling. Okay. It looks like 6/6 might be the day that's going to work out. Okay, so yes, so guys, I will see you on Monday, and don't forget to chime in and let me know if you're getting some good deals going. All right, so until I see you on Monday, keep expecting success, getting awesome training from the Wolf Couple, and taking action. Absolutely, rocking and rolling this weekend. You guys gonna do great.